Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Pisces. I feel like there's somebody here who is greatly burdened by a connection, or is in denial of this connection. It's like you didn't see eye to eye with this person when you were together. I feel like it was this person who decided to end it because of that, because they felt maybe you two were incompatible, because this is a card here of incompatibility. But the problem is they can't let go of this connection. They still feel connected to you despite the fact that they feel you are incompatible, that you see things differently. They can't deny this connection, okay? It's like there's something about you that just draws them to you, and vice versa. I feel like it goes vice versa. I feel like this is going both ways. You're both feeling, because you're both holding hands here, despite the fact that you look different ways, that you see things differently. You're still holding hands. So I feel like you're both feeling this way about the other, but I feel it is this person who withdrew because of that incompatibility aspect that they believed was going on. And so it ended, but they don't really want it to end. It's like they're reassessing this situation because of that connection, because they can't forget you, because they still want you very much. So here they are. They've like withdrawn from the world. They're in their own little space here in this tower, and they're reassessing that Ten of Swords energy. Okay, 1 minute, please. And so I think that this person really wants this to work out. Like they want to have a relationship with you. You can see that they are heavily burdened here and very worried. Okay, trying to heal. There's medicine on the table. There's a cross on the wall. You see that it's gray and raining outside. The candle is out. All these things should be taken into consideration as a reflection of how this person is feeling. Okay. And so they may feel like, I see their cape, their crown, their scepter. It's all here on this chair. It's almost like they feel like they've perhaps maybe taken a fall here when it comes to, or failed somehow when it comes to this, or that they've lost something here for sure because of the medicine. They still want it. The opportunity is still available for this connection. Okay, and they're going back and forth on whether they should step into that opportunity or not. Should they go back there because of the incompatibility? It was a bit rocky or emotional. Okay, here, because maybe you couldn't agree on things or didn't see things the same way. And so although they still want you, they still feel this strong connection to you. It's like they're not sure that they can rely on it, on getting their wish, on making this work somehow, some way, This king can be uncompromising, and can be very set in his ways. And so maybe there is going to be a need for this person to learn to compromise if he wants that relationship, if he wants to make it work. and take the other person's opinions and views into consideration, because he's always right, you see. So I feel like he may need to make some adjustments if he wants to make this work. This is very different, this relationship for him, but he's very, very connected to it. And but in order for him to step into it, he must make some inner adjustments. Okay? Because it's not just about him anymore. It's about the both of you, you see. All right. And so he's grieving over this temporary loss. Let's call it a temporary loss. And his heart is breaking. And he's still clinging. Because I feel like he's kind of resistant somewhat to making these adjustments. He's very, very set in his way, very stubborn person also. He still wants more of you. You see, he's not moving. He wants to drink from that cup. But there's something he's not seeing, and what he's not seeing is what I just explained to you. Okay, he's a bit resistant to the fact that he must make these adjustments, that it's no longer just about him, that this is about two people, not one. And so it's going to require compromise, sharing. And so he wants to talk. I feel like he wants to talk. He's willing to negotiate. He's willing to negotiate, this card says. And I feel like there is a realization that there was or is a deeper emotional issue that was or is behind the way that they think, the way that they are, the way they think. Yeah, it's the way they think and feel, of course, because the thoughts drive the emotions, And of course, this is coming from some hidden experience, something that lurks in the shadows for this person. It would serve like a trigger. I think that they know they were wrong, but it's very hard for them to admit that they are wrong. They're very, very set in their ways. But we have this page here, so I feel like see, look at that, they're missing you something terrible. And this card really is saying, well, you don't have to drink to the bottom of the cup. If you're unhappy with your situation, then you need to change things, but you must choose to change things, and so it's kind of like that 5 of coins type of energy. And so this is what they're thinking of doing. But and they know that they should do it. They keep procrastinating on it. That's saving it for another day, basically. Yeah, a very emotional decision, the courage to step forward and tell you how they feel and be open, be honest. This is going to be very challenging for them because it's a different way of being, for them. These changes don't come easy for them because they have scars, scars, wounds. Let's call them wounds because they haven't healed. And some of them are old and have been bleeding for some time, and they just, they influence this person in a very negative way. So it's maybe time to look at those. You see, they can't let you go. This is a card of clinging, yeah, unable to move on from someone, something. And so there's a wall up currently between you two, but I feel like they're going to take that wall down. Okay, we have the page over here again. He's here and he's here. And so this is somebody coming forward to express their feelings, to profess their love. This could also, both of these can indicate love letters, receiving some type of love message. there could have been a misunderstanding, but I don't think they necessarily misunderstood. I feel like, again, I feel like they're being influenced by the past. I mean, death is riding here, and it's time for them to face these old wounds, to set themselves free. But it's something that's going to take some time to heal, from. So there's the devil. That's the pattern, I feel, of thinking and behaving a certain way, um, all because they didn't want to face these ghosts, because too hard, too painful. But now is time. Now it's time. And so the sun is going to shed light on these wounds for this person to allow them to see them for what they are, so that they can heal them. I feel like this person is very, very tempted. They are withdrawn here, but they are going to make a move. Okay, they're afraid, of course, with this night. They of any unwelcome surprises when it comes to their love life. But again, this is coming from somewhere else. It's coming from old wounds. All right. So, but these are things that they must conquer. Demons they must conquer and slay if they want to be set free, if they want this relationship. And they do. Clearly they do. Okay. They've tried to walk away from this relationship and they can't. So something needs to change. Something needs to change. They still want this relationship. And if they want this relationship, then they're going to have to make these inner adjustments. And once they make those inner adjustments, the outer world will fall into place. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.